In a quiet village surrounded by palm trees, lived a kind woman named Rosie and her daughter, Pine. Every day, Rose worked hard cooking and cleaning, her tan skin glistening under the warm light, her long black hair tied neatly in a low bun. Pine, meanwhile, simply watched her mother work, doing nothing to help. One afternoon, Rose looked at her daughter and said gently, "Pine, please help me with the chores." But Pine, with her brown eyes showing stubbornness, only frowned and crossed her arms. While her mother scrubbed and washed clothes, Pine played with pebbles outside, her red skirt brushing against the grass. Rose sighed. She loved her daughter dearly but wished she would learn to help. One day, Rose fell ill. She lay weak on her bamboo bed, her brown eyes tired. "Pine," she said softly, "please get the ladle from the kitchen." Pine walked slowly to the kitchen. Her long black ribbon-tied hair swayed as she looked around without effort. "I can't find it, Mother," she complained. Rose, too weak to move, replied, "It's there, my child, just look carefully." But Pine only shrugged. "I can't see it. I wish I had many eyes so I could find things easily." Tired and frustrated, Rose raised her voice. "Then I wish you had many eyes, Pine, so you can finally see everything." The words echoed through their small bamboo house. Moments later, silence filled the air. When Rose turned around, her daughter was gone. The house was empty. Pine had disappeared. "Pine, Pine!" Rose called out again and again, searching the yard under the golden sunlight. Her tan skin glowed with sweat and tears as she looked everywhere for her beloved child. Days passed. One morning, Rose noticed a strange plant growing in her garden, a small plant with long, sharp green leaves standing where Pine once played. As days went by, the plant grew taller and bore fruit. It was a strange fruit with rough golden skin covered in tiny eyes. Rose stared at it in awe, her heart remembering her daughter's last words. Tears filled Rose's gentle brown eyes. She touched the fruit softly and whispered, "Pine, my child." She lifted the fruit to her chest and said, "From now on, you shall be called Pine." Her voice trembled with both sorrow and love. From that day on, the fruit was known as pineapple, a lasting reminder of Pine, the fair-skinned girl with ribbon-tied hair, and the lesson that every child should be responsible, obedient, and helpful to their parents.